Derek Carr's contract is restructured by the Saints, and LSU gets themselves a new defensive line coach out from with a former LSU player. Welcome everybody to the BrewCrew channel. My name is Hayden Brewer. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. If you guys, of course, enjoyed this video, make sure you hit the like button and, of course, subscribe if you're new and hit the bell for notifications as well. Now, with that out of the way, let's get into the video. First, let's start off with the Saints news with Derek Carr. Derek Carr, this past weekend, contract was restructured by the New Orleans Saints. Of course, this definitely was big. Of course, the Saints deciding, deciding to keep Derek Carr. They were trying to figure out ways to try to maybe lower his contract for especially his cap hit, because definitely with his contract it was a very big cap hit for us especially. So I ended up restructuring the contract. I believe it was like $40 million that they ended up restructuring for. This ended up saving $30 million in their salary cap. As I'm looking at this website right here, the Saints Wired posted actually this, mostly saying that, of course, opening up more with the contract, with them restructuring Derek Carr's contract on Saturday. Is when they restructured his contract. This opening up more than $30 million in salary cap space, while guaranteeing Carr is their starter for 2025. So mostly, I think that mostly is saying that probably this means that Derek Carr would be a starter for next season. But then it goes on to say, but that happened after weeks of negotiations as the Saints worked to lower Carr's cap hit from, of course, over $51 million, which, of course, was the highest on the team. So, of course, lowering it down and saving up more, or opening up, saving, or whatever you want to say, $30 million in their cap salary, or in their salary cap for, of course, for this offseason for free agents, if we want to look at any, which was definitely a big weekend for free agents, like DK Metcalf, Tyler Lockett, and Geno Smith, with the Seahawks all going now to different teams. And that was definitely crazy for me to see, like, all three of those guys who were big with the Seahawks just now be on different teams and all that. So it was a crazy weekend, and other players getting contract extensions. So, like, we're definitely having a crazy week right now here in the NFL offseason. Trying to see. Apparently, one option on this also says on here, it says one option on the table was a pay cut. So apparently Carr publicly voiced his opposition to that move, and the Saints didn't have much leverage to force him into it. So I've kind of said before, I don't really know that much about the whole money and contract situation. Of course, there was the threat. The threat of releasing Carr outright didn't carry much weight, given it would leave the team with a hurdle of about $50 million to climb while reaching their salary cap. So, and of course they couldn't trade him. I mean, I was seeing stuff back and forth about, like, if they were going to trade him, if he wasn't going to be traded, because I thought I kept seeing that in his contract he had a no trade clause, especially at this point in his contract with us. Like, I thought he didn't have a trade clause, but I was seeing the team was, like, looking for someone to, like, take him, you know. So yeah. So, I mean, right now, Derek Carr looking to be the starting quarterback for this next season, especially with us restructuring his contract and trying to save up some money on in our salary and try to maybe do something this offseason. The rest of the team, I mean, is looking pretty good. I know we're getting close to the draft right now. The draft is definitely going to be pretty big, especially for our first round pick. I've seen so many different first round picks in mock drafts. I personally have not done a mock draft or anything, or haven't done mock drafts, But I've been seeing other mock drafts, and like the first round pick has always changed a lot. So yeah, I'm definitely interested to see how everything goes, especially the rest of this off season and going into next season, especially with Derek Carr, what the rest of the situation with Derek Carr is. So yeah, we'll just see. All right, next we get to talk about some LSU news. I know really here I haven't really talked much about LSU because both stuff, but kind of a big news really of a big hiring, a coach hiring for LSU. LSU finalized a 3-year contract to sign the new defensive line coach Kyle Williams, putting him among the highest paid defensive line coaches in college football. Kyle Williams, I believe I definitely have seen. He's a former All-Pro, NFL player, former LSU player. I'm pretty sure I saw he was a part of the 2003 LSU National Championship team. Hold on, let me try to see if I can look him up. See if I can. Part of the 2003, I think the 2003. I don't know for sure. Let me try to see maybe. So from LSU, he's actually from Louisiana. He's a Louisiana native from Ruston. So this is definitely pretty big. He played with the Buffalo Bills from 2006 to 2018. As a Buffalo Bills player, he was a 6-time Pro Bowler with the Buffalo Bills, national champion in 2003. So yes, he was actually part of the national championship team. It looks like 2003. I'm pretty sure maybe his freshman year. It looks like. But had a pretty good career in the NFL. Like I said before, he was a 6-time Pro Bowler. His last Pro Bowl coming in his last year in 2018. Was a big player for the Bills. I mean, looking at his career stats, over 600 total tackles and 48.5 sacks and 4 forced fumbles, 6 fumble recoveries, and even had himself an interception as well. He was a former 5th-round pick, so definitely, yeah, this definitely is a good thing for LSU, and of course LSU players getting, especially a man like Kyle Williams, a man who has played at LSU, who of course is from Louisiana. He has a good stint in the NFL, a multi-time Pro Bowler, so definitely excited and interested to see how everything goes really for next season with him as the defensive line coach. Like I said before, I think he signed a 3-year deal with the team, so definitely excited to see. I mean, he's got some really talented defensive linemen to coach, and I definitely can't wait to see with him in this defense, especially the defensive line that definitely it needs a big boost, but I feel like we can definitely maybe get something going with Kyle Williams as our defensive line coach. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I know this was kind of a short video, kind of not that much, but I haven't done really a football video in a kind of a while, but wanted to kind of talk about some Saints news and a little bit of LSU news as well. So yeah, try to do some more football content and all that. Of course, I also do like wrestling content as well. But yeah, I'll try to do some more football content with Saints and LSU. But anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if y'all did, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for future videos. And with that out of the way, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys have an amazing day, and I'll see you guys in the next video.